Naka-live na rin.
I was gonna show them how they pack it up though. This is funny, they go on it and they push it in there.
Hello. Yes, make a shout out to the YouTube new YouTubers. I'm tongue twisting again. So the first one is RM Dad. You're the first who made a comment. Then next a Rafi Weinstein. Hey, welcome back. Long time no see, Rafi. Is Rafi. Yes, that's Rafi. And hello, Rafi. And yes, Rafi. Well, if any one of you seen my live coverage this morning at the Brooklyn, what do you call that? The Brooklyn Lantern Parade. That's a celebration of the Lunar New Year in Brooklyn and firecrackers. And then after which I went to Manhattan, Chinatown, where we also had a celebration there because today is the last day for the Chinese New Year. But tomorrow from 10 a.m. New York time, we're gonna have the parade, the Lunar Chinese New Year parade at Manhattan, Chinatown. That's the longest and biggest. That tomorrow starts at 10 a.m. New York time. So please don't forget. RM Dot, don't forget that. Okay. Eileen Cruz. Hello, Irene Cruz. Thank you very much for coming. Mariah Samson. Okay. Let me type that in here. Oh, I cannot. Okay, I cannot. Sorry. I cannot type that one. Cancel. Okay. I cannot type it. Sorry for that. So today is the final day for the bumper cars. Anyway, I was trying to locate. Oh, that one there. Okay, I hope I got that. Just enjoy the site first while I'm trying to dig up, the schedule tomorrow. Anyways, as I was saying, the final Lunar Day Parade is tomorrow at the Manhattan, Chinatown. Anyway, so we are starting here right here at the Bryant Park, one of the most beloved public spaces here in New York City. Okay, let's look around for a second. Let's look around the skyline glowing behind the New York Public Library and the ice rink buzzing with its final final spins of the season. The winter lights still hanging on even as the calendar is about to flip into March. But Bryant Park has reinvented itself more times than most Broadway actors. And that right there is your first life lesson tonight. Reinvention is not failure, okay? But reinvention is survival. So tonight is like this. So tonight until 10 o'clock, this bumper car would be running here, gonna serve you until 10 o'clock tonight. Well, this park was originally called the Reservoir Square. You know that in the 19th century? Because there was literally a massive water reservoir here supplying Manhattan. Yes, the entire field here was the water reservoir before. Well, imagine that. Before skyscrapers, before Instagram, and before Times Square LED screens, there was just water and dirt. And in 1884, was it the correct date? Anyway, maybe. It was named Bryant Park after William Cullen Bryant, the poet and newspaper editor who advocated for civic improvement. So even in the 1800s, this space was about vision. Okay, make a shout out to Mariah Sampson. Final Lunar Day Parade tomorrow at 10 a.m. Don't forget about that. Hey, Mariah Sampson, don't forget about that. And Eileen Cruz tomorrow at 10 a.m. New York time. And Rafi, if ever you're available tomorrow, 10 o'clock morning New York time. So the Chinese Lunar New Year or the Chinese New Year parade, the final tomorrow, because that's the end of the 2-week celebration, New Year. Chinese Lunar New Year celebration anywhere in the world. Yes. Noted for RM Dot. Thank you very much, RM Dot. And Enrico, wow, amazing, beautiful. Enrico is on Facebook right now. Wow. You're on Facebook. Facebook.
Oh wait, I was like never.
And today is the last day for the bumper car.
And tomorrow
And
is the ice skating tomorrow.
Yeah, and tomorrow the last day for the ice skating, and the shops in here, everything. So they're gonna dismantle the whole thing, and they're gonna put grass back, let the grass grow again, because it's springtime. Springtime is coming. That this place, Bryant Park, was so rough, and before in the 1970s, that was I was talking about. There were crimes, there neglect, there drugs, and people avoided it actually, and the city itself was struggling financially. But in the 1980s and 90s, through public-private partnership and smart urban design, shall I say, they put some movable chairs, programming events, food kiosks, and Bryant Park was reborn. So that's a powerful pattern here in New York, and the pattern is decline, criticism, then come back. I think that goes with anything and anywhere, right? Not just in New York City. I think in our own lives, in my opinion, there's a decline, there's criticism, and there's comeback. Think positively and then come back. Okay. Well, right in front of us is the New York Public Library's main branch, and officially a Stephen Schwarzman building. Actually, this building was opened in 1911. It is the architecture is it's another example of Boudard masterpiece. Yeah, that's another piece. So another example of Boudard masterpiece. Those iconic marble lions at the front, named Patience and Fortitude. I always say their names so you would know them. So every time I'm here in Bryant Park or pass by the New York Public Library, I always mention their names so you would not forget yourself. Okay? If they ask you about those lions in front of the library, say it with confidence. They are patience and fortitude. You know the names of the lions there in front of the library?
Oh my God.
I'm always saying it in my blog.
Yes. Oh my God. I almost said it.
Almost, yeah. I can see that it's almost there. Letter P.
Fortune? Fortitude? Or
Fortitude.
something?
Yeah, the other one is fortitude and the other one is patience.
There you go.
There you go. So, fortitude. Fortune, no, fortune. Patience and fortitude.
Yes, patience and fortitude. Remember when it's 9/11? I mean 9/11. What's that?
COVID.
When they had the COVID, I saw this big mass on their face.
Oh, really?
And then when they had like the vaccination, everybody had the vaccination. They all had a big band-aid on the butt also.
Okay. You know, the Winter Village here at Bryant Park has become one of the most iconic seasonal experience in the city. The free admission skating, if just in case if you bring your own skates. I think there's also a rental if you don't have your own skates. I think, I'm not sure about that. And the market here is the European style holiday market. And of course, the bumper cars are nice, a modern twist on nostalgia. So if you can see, the Empire State Building is on its regular light, that is the white light. It means they're not commemorating any special events or any anniversary or focusing on a certain person or what else, or events or something. It means that it is on its regular white light then, if no special occasion. Well, no, there's always controversy when tradition changes, you know. Some long-time skaters felt the bumper cars commercialized the rink too much. Yes, because you have to pay for this actually. You know, the critics argued that it took away from the purity of open skating. Others said it brought new energy and revenue. I think this is $20. Oh, $15. I'm not sure. I forgot the pricing. Let me check. I had the pricing that before. Where has the pricing gone? Ella. Okay, so it's a 10-minute ride, and 10-minute ride, and the cost is. Where's the cost? I saw that here. Oh, 22. Okay, tickets range from 20 to 26. Maybe around 20 to 24 euro, depending on the time of the day. So while walk-ins are sometimes available, reservations are highly recommended as slots often sell out right away. So if ever you wish to ride the bumper cars, just wait another year. And don't forget to reserve. Oh my goodness. No espacio. Mariah, Samsung bumper car. Yes, this is a bump car. So here in the US we call it bumper car. And Enrico says, wow, fun. Howdy. Okay, let's begin moving. Okay, let's begin moving now. So we're gonna walk 42nd Street.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna move and we're heading west on 42nd Street. You know, 42nd Street is one of the most storied. Okay, it's one of the most. What am I saying? One of the most storied stretches in America. You know, in the early 20th century, this was Theater Central. Yes, by mid-century, let me step down. Okay, by by the mid-century, it became notorious. Yes, there's a dark ages for that particular area, and you know the grindhouse cinemas, the adult theaters, and the urban decay. And in the 1970s and 80s, 42nd Street was shorthand for danger. So it's a danger zone in there. Many hustlers, anything could, what do you call this? Anything would happen that is unlikely or unfortunate. But then came redevelopment, no? And first the Disney investment. It came in the 1990s. They did some restorations, you know. So the restoration of historic theaters has started, and the new Amsterdam Theater. Let me cross. Let me. I cannot sit down. Okay, there. And the new Amsterdam Theater was renovated and became home to the Lion King. And that move alone symbolized a cultural shift.
Hey, Alex, so for you, what was the
So the critics, they had plenty to say actually. Some argued Times Square lost its grit and it became sanitized and it became corporate, over commercialized, some would say. But there's the uncomfortable truth. Safety invites families and families bring tourism. And tourism brings jobs, and jobs bring stability. Yes, that's the analogy of economics. And cities don't survive on nostalgia alone, mind you. Well, you know, as you walk, notice the mix of old and new buildings around. For example, that tower there with the sleek glass facade here, the Salesforce Tower. Okay, that tower, the Salesforce Tower, that represents modern corporate Manhattan. But the low-rise structures tucked between them tell others have the historic Ford Foundation building. You know, it's a bit east from here. And one of the first major structures to integrate a massive indoor garden atrium. That I think that is in front of Windsor Hotel. Yeah, I think it's in front of Windsor Hotel. Oh, I saw that. It's a big atrium. What do you call this? Atrium, garden atrium. So we're gonna turn right here to show you. And today it's considered visionary. You know, the innovation almost always feels uncomfortable at first. So let's talk theater status and performance background for a moment. That's how they do that. Ooh la la. Well crafted anyway. Well, just a few blocks south and north, okay, of here is the theater district. You know, Broadway is more than bright lights. It's a 14 plus billion industry for New York City annually. See how designers, stage managers, the livelihoods depend on it. But Broadway has faced massive disruption. You know, the COVID shut it down for over a year. That had never happened before at that scale. And some critics wondered if live theater would recover. Well, streaming had taken over, no? And would audiences come back? That's their worries. Well, they did. They came back. In fact, I've seen several already right after it came back from closure during the COVID season. Well, because there's nothing, really absolutely nothing, you know, like sitting in a theater and feeling 1,000 people breath at the same time during a standing ovation. Again, resilience. I always say resilience. I always say that in my walk, every time I walk. Maybe next time I can create a channel called Resilience. Isn't that a good idea? If Nacion on NYC is listening right now or viewing right now, give me your opinion about that. Nacion, because Nacion is the one giving me some ideas or giving me some updates for my new channel. Yeah, he says, why not get a new channel called Guilty V. And your niche is food, so you're guilty. I said, if that would happen before, I could have done that, but as of this, what do you call this? As of this period in my life, I'm no longer a voracious eater. No more. So that's. Now I got a smaller belly, smaller capacity. Can I make a shout out to Mariah Sampson? Yes, bumper car. Yes, hello there, welcome. Enjoy New York. George Way. So there it is, at Times Square, 7th Avenue and Broadway. The brightest area in the city. A lot of performers. Today is Saturday night, why not? Today is a crowded day. Anyway, we're not going through Times Square, are we? Are we? No? Okay,
It's
just
up to
here.
you.
I was thinking of going straight and then turn right. Then the last point is for import.
I want to go back here at 10 o'clock, 9:30.
Okay, what if, then you're gonna cut off and then back?
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah. It's up to you. You gonna go home?
Yeah. I don't steal that metal.
I know. Oh my
She's
God.
trying to steal the pole.
The wire. The wire.
Your wire? Oh, you still have that wire.
Yeah.
It's too long. Oh. Oo nga pala.
Okay, strike ka.
Okay, go ahead. Hi. Anyway, we're gonna continue west here. You know what? Imagine this street is this street in 1920s or like 29. Don't forget taking a ride. Oh, don't get taken for a ride. What you need to know about the pedicab price. See that? Make sure you know the price per minute before you get into the pedicab. Per minute. Rates are based on time calculated per minute, not per ride. Each minute must be charged at the same rate, and pedicabs must have a visible digital timer with an official seal. It is against the law to charge additional people, maximum of 3 people allowed, taxes or mandatory tip. You cannot be charged more at the end of the ride for any reason. NYC law does not set rates for pedicab rides. Okay, so that's well, this is the one I'm talking about, the New Amsterdam Theater, where Aladdin is being shown. This theater was on decay before. They were showing adult movies before there. Now Disney has bought it and revived it up. Now it's a more family-friendly establishment. Anyway, you know, imagine this place during the 1920s, like 29 or whatever. The roaring 20s. You know? The flappers, the jazz, the neon signs just becoming widespread. Then 1930 hit. The Great Depression. Same street, completely different mood. Well, the lesson? Well, circumstances change, identity endures. Where is she? Is she walking fast? Now we're approaching 8th Avenue. You know? So at 8th Avenue we're gonna turn north. Gonna turn right. And let's pause and take the cross section of Midtown. Well, to the south lies Times Square. To the west is Hell's Kitchen. That neighborhood earned its name in the 19th century for being rough. That's why it's called Hell's Kitchen. It was rough, working class, immigrant heavy. But today, it's trendy. Like trendy restaurants are there, luxury apartments, and off-Broadway theaters. See, even Broadway has expanded. Off-Broadway theaters in there. Yes, that's the off-Broadway is for smaller productions. I once watched a musical there. Only it cost me $40. Yes, a musical, and the capacity was 50. Only 50 of us watching. But I did not like it. Anyway, you know, urban transformation often displaces communities, right? And that's another controversy here. The gentrification brings investment but can push out long-time residents. And critics argue that Midtown and Hell's Kitchen have lost affordability and cultural diversity. But others say it's infrastructure improvements and also safety have improved quality of life. So we're gonna cross this street and we're gonna turn right, head north towards head north along 8th Avenue because we're going to our favorite food spot. They have the food bar. I love food bar because you can just pick how much and what you eat. So I'm not into meat, but I'm into seafoods, fish, and vegetables. A firecracker from the firecracker inside my pocket.
What?
Yung tumatasik na firecracker inside my pocket. That's interesting. I saw a piece of firecracker inside my pocket. Because you know when they crack and they're just flying anywhere, you know it pinched me a lot on my face. That's why every time that it go off, I'm covering my eyes in particular. I found it in my pocket. Food important.
But I'm always so glad that I had my presents. I got cut the line. And then the people would say, oh, no, you can't come here. I said, yes, I can. And then I went to the front of that lady, the last one that I just did. And they said, oh, no, you can't come here. I said, yes, I can. And then the lady came up to the window. She asked, she stay there. And then she gave me a seat. I said, no, I don't need no seat. I just want to be on this corner.
Which place is that?
The last one that I just did. Because you went to the other side.
Oh.
Right?
Alam
I'm not
mo,
sure it's
Mott?
right. Yeah.
Marami.
It's shown right across from me. And I was right on the...
I left Nation. I was with Nation also. I
The
left him
family were...
because I saw more interesting firecrackers from the other side of Mott Street.
Yeah. And I got stuck on that so I stayed. I was like, where is the... I didn't see it. I was like, where is it? Oh, and I saw in that show right across from me.
NYC keychain. What keychains that you received?
Huh?
You received
I
from
showed
the...
it to you. I think it's a horse.
Oh, the horse, because of the year of the horse.
I think it's a horse. Look at that. They get it. Oh.
I hope it doesn't look like Vice Ganda.
I got this.
Let me see.
My last stop.
What's it inside?
Let's open it up.
Let me hold it. Let me hold it. Wait. Let me focus first. What happened here? It's not focused.
You got it?
Yeah, okay, got it.
Let's see. That's $1.
His opening contains $1.
$1.
Yeah.
I'm rich. $1.
He's richer, $1 richer.
I'm $1 richer today. Usually you can go to, if you do this kind of thing, right? You go to any of your banks, right? Let's say Chase. I used Chase in Bank America. I went to Chase and I got an envelope because they had the right envelope. And I also had the $2 bill. I asked them to, I ordered a $2 bill.
Oh, you can do
You
that?
can order it, yes.
Ooh.
So they gave me
I have few. 3 only or 4.
About this much. I have a lot.
Oh.
I think maybe I have like $160.
Oh.
And oh,
Look at that.
Elmo.
Almost riding on a motorcycle going to the center.
El Salvador. I carried a lot of $2. So every time I pay, they're all happy. I was like,
Why are they happy with $2?
Because El Salvador uses dollars.
Oh, they use US dollars?
Yes.
Oh.
So when I go, sometimes when I go to the bus, and the driver would not even give me no change. It's like, I gave you $2, give me my change. I said, what? I said, go check it. They said,
But
$2.
the prices are different, right?
Like it was cheaper. Yeah.
Cheaper, yeah. Oh, this is the famous Row NYC. You know, before you remember Row NYC, one of the grandest and one of the most prestigious hotels here in the area. Now it become
no more.
it's not now no more. It's the home for the immigrants. Oh, they closed it completely.
They closed already.
Oh, they closed already?
Yeah, look.
Ah,
They
it's
cleaned it up.
closed already. It became the house of those border crossers, and then they were transported here via bus by
where they
our
stay.
President Biden. And then they transported here, and they stayed, free housing, free food, and what they do there, if you see inside, a lot of beer bottles everywhere. Wow. Anyway, that's a short story. I don't mean anything about that. Just telling you the fact, okay? Just telling the fact. I haven't watched that Operation Mincemeat. I heard it's good too.
Where is your restaurant?
You see how they have new.
Yeah, exactly.
Mauna ko nga. Parang ako lagi naghahanap.
May kita naman wala.
Yeah. Anyway, we're along 8th Avenue right now. You know, 8th Avenue is the backbone of Manhattan's west side. Yes, it stretches from, I think from West Village. Yeah, from West Village all the way through Harlem. That's how long 8th Avenue is. But Broadway is the longest. The longest road here in Manhattan is crossing from south to north. Well, as we walk toward the 50th Street, or the 49th Street, I mean, because it's located to 49th Street, we're entering the Theater District, right? This is Theater District, the corridor of the Theater District. Well, on these blocks stand some of the most iconic theaters in the world. Oh. Well, let's talk about the status of the Broadway today. You know, after the pandemic, attendance numbers have been climbing but haven't fully reached before when it was in 2020s. The highs in 2020s. You know, some shows struggle to recoup investment, and production costs have soared, and union wages, set construction, and advertising, of course, don't forget about that. There's also ongoing debate about diversity and representation. Well, critics have pushed Broadway to broaden casting. You know, diversity, creative teams, yes, and tell more inclusive stories like that. And we've seen progress. You know, the shows centering different cultures, identities, and narratives have gained traction. Anyway,
Times Square would have been better close to your
office.
restaurant.
Yeah, it's in there.
It's like a hike going to your restaurant tonight.
My favorite restaurant, or one of the musicians in the Broadway theater, and he's carrying his big, what do you call that, bass? That big guitar like, it's a bass, right? The big one, what do you call that? The bass? Cello is smaller.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, those are the steaks. It's not yum yum to me, yaks yaks. Yours yum yum me, yak yak.
Yum yum for me.
Yum yum for you.
Yum yum for me.
Which part is that? The chunks?
That's short loins. Short loin. Short loin.
Oh, mostly are short
Tomahawks.
loin.
The one on the top is tomahawks. Those are rib eye. I don't know what
The
is
rib
this
eye.
one.
That's not my kind of food. It's Gooey Steakhouse. Oh, Gooey. It's a Japanese steakhouse.
I'm a meat and potato.
It's a Japanese steakhouse, Marianne. So the main entrance is in here. Gooey. It's dark inside.
This is where we usually go.
What is that?
Here to come down here.
What's that?
Your store.
My store there?
Yeah. This is a block that we usually
Uh-huh. This is 48. Are we ready to go? Anyway, don't show that store, okay? No, no,
It's not
no.
allowed.
Not allowed. So we're still along 8th Avenue, you know, and we're near the 49. And you're gonna see my favorite store, my favorite food bar. There's also another food bar by Home, what do you call
You
that?
think it's a different restaurant?
No, same one.
No,
Alongside Lily's.
because I'm used to going to this side.
Yeah, it's the other one.
Okay, just turn this way.
Turn this, yeah, that's right, turn that way. Oh, before I bought a lot of lotion like that for my pain.
Did it work?
It didn't work. And even that was even before it became legalized here in New York. Where I bought it, I go as far as Connecticut and Oregon because they were the first few states that had legalized it. I even buying there. You know?
When we were in Amsterdam, my sister and the nurses that we worked with, and they all bought that one. I said, "What are you guys doing?" "Oh, we bought this." I said, "You can't.
You cannot bring that.
Can't bring it." They said, "What do you mean?" "I know it's illegal in Amsterdam, but we come back to the States. I don't want to know nothing." "Oh, here's your food." Then.
Yeah, that one.
I said, "I don't want nothing to do with it." Pass it on. Also, they have
So that
flowers
Lily's.
inside
Lily's?
the lilies.
Anyway, so this is 49th Street right now, and we're gonna get inside my favorite food bar, that's Food Emporium. Hello, Ted Nikoloff, long time no hear, no see to Ted Nikoloff. Hey Ted Nikoloff, thank you for coming. So we're gonna end our walk here, and we're gonna take our informal food. I don't want to say dinner, just informal food from this store, because they got some shrimps. They have shrimp salad. That's why I come to this store, because of the shrimp salad and because of the fish, the fried fish, and some steamed fish also at the same time. Those are my favorite in here, and some small amount of vegetables together with them. Okay, everyone, that is my Food Emporium in here. I would like to thank everyone for coming. Again, thank you for coming. And I will see you again tomorrow, okay? 10 in the morning, New York time. We're gonna start 10 in the morning, New York time, to cater, or I'm gonna show you the Chinese Lunar New Year parade. That's the final parade for this year's Lunar New Year. Okay? So after that, we're gonna wait another year to enjoy another lunar
St.
celebration.
Patrick coming.
Yes, St. Patrick's gonna be coming on the 17th of March, right?
Yes, but they have a lot of different ones.
But before that, the final St. Patrick on March 17th, there are a lot of St. Patrick's around the city.
Well, they have tomorrow also. One is Staten Island, right? Staten Island is going to have one. And
Far Rockaway.
no, Sunset. No, the Queens.
Sunrise.
No.
Sunshine.
No.
Something sun. Something sun. Sunshine, sunrise,
And then,
something.
Tomorrow they're gonna have the
Sunshine,
parade.
right?
No, I forgot the name of it now.
Something pertaining with the sun.
I know. It's in Queens.
Yeah, in Queens. We've been there before, right?
Yeah, so it's gonna be all together. But I'm not covering those St. Patrick one. We're gonna be covering
The main.
the main event.
And what about the Staten?
What?
Staten Island, what about that?
That's tomorrow also.
Oh, tomorrow? As early as tomorrow?
Yes. That's
Wow.
all tomorrow. They're all tomorrow. The big kahunas is on the 17th.
Okay. Anyway, you heard that, right? So tomorrow, don't forget, we're gonna go live again. 10 o'clock in the morning, New York time. And we're gonna see the Chinese Lunar New Year, the final Chinese Lunar New Year parade in Chinatown, Manaran. So see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone. So hasta la vista en la mañana. Arigatou gozaimasu ne. Mata hasta 10時から始まりますので、新年のパレードです。はい、arigatou, domo. Yeah, see you again tomorrow. Paalam. Maraming salamat. Hasta la vista en la mañana. Empezar en las 10. Goodbye. Good night.